Hey everybody, it's Jeff, Aromatics, back with another pipe tobacco review. Today I will be reviewing a regular, nothing unique about the tobaccos, but the topping is quite unique. And this tobacco is Torben and Dansk's Black Velvet. Now, what is the Black Velvet? Well, a Black Velvet is a type of cocktail where you mix champagne with a dark stout beer. And the stout that they chose to use for this particular blend is none other than Guinness. So that sounded very interesting to me because I do like Guinness. So I picked this up quite a long time ago. I've had this for a couple of years now, but I've finally gotten around to reviewing it. Got it packed up on my cob here. So let me show you what it looks like. It is a mostly mix of Virginias with a little bit of latakia, not much, as well as the topping of Guinness and champagne. So it looks like a really neat cut. Yeah, it looks like it was a flake at one time and they ready rubbed it. So you got some darker Virginias in there, a little bit of light Virginia. Oh, the smell I'm getting. It's a nice fresh, it's got like a nice fresh smell to it with a little bit of you can get that champagne kind of smell. So a little bit tangy, a little bit almost like a strawberry, raspberry, but really light. It doesn't smell like a raspberry or strawberry aromatic. It just kind of has that vibe to it. All right, so let me get this lid a little better and we'll talk about the flavors I'm getting. So first thing I noticed when it comes to the tobaccos is it's mostly Virginia. You can taste those kind of nice light kind of hay grassy notes. As well as there's some darker Virginia type of flavors in there as well, sort of like a more toasted version of like a toasted bready kind of feel. You don't taste any of the latakia, although I'm sure the latakia plays in the aromatic part of this tobacco. So as far as the aromatic flavors, they're very light, but I think mostly you're going to taste that champagne. So a little bit of that semi-sweet, sort of a raspberry, strawberry. Like I said, very light. It's not that kind of an aromatic that it's like a strawberry aromatic or a raspberry aromatic. It's just that's how the champagne kind of comes across. And then underneath of that, every once in a while you'll get more of those dark stout tastes. This is a sipper. You really have to sip slow to get all those flavors. It's kind of like imagine if they had like an aromatic, just a regular aromatic with those toppings, and they dialed it down from like 100 down to 10. So they're there, and there's lots of really cool things going on, as well as you actually get some of that effervescence somehow. I don't know how they do that. What tastes fresh, kind of like a club soda. It just changes from time to time. It's all of a sudden you'll get a little hit of those dark kind of stout tastes. More of a tobacco taste, and then you'll get some more of those hay tastes, and then you'll get maybe a more fruity taste, especially when you relight. So I would say this is a good tobacco for those who like really light aromatics that are slightly tobacco forward. You can definitely taste the tobacco, but overall it's a very light to below medium, unless you puff on it a little bit faster, or when you get further down the bowl in a really small chamber like I got, that amps up the tobacco flavors a little bit, but not much. It still never gets past the medium range of strength or flavor. I probably wouldn't enjoy this as much as I am now, but because I've just before this I did a review of a cigar leaf that I wanted to get done. So this is kind of like a nice dessert, a nice after dinner cocktail, if you may. So the flavors are popping a little bit more than they usually would. But overall, when I smoke this, I find that For me, I don't really reach for it too much because if you know my videos, I'm not very critical. I pretty much like everything. But the one thing that I don't like, or the thing that bugs me the most, is when I'm trying to chase flavors. I want my tobacco and I want my aromatics, if they are aromatics, to pop. I don't care about, if people say, oh, it's not overpowering. I want overpowering. If I want to taste those flavors. Like, what is overpowering to some would be just perfect for me. I don't want to have to sit there and, it smells good in the tin, but I'm not tasting it. This is sort of like that. It's a semi-flavor chaser, and so that's why I don't usually reach for this. But if you're into that kind of thing, I think you would like it. So anyway, have any of you actually had a real black velvet? I'd like to know. Or if you've tried this tobacco, I'd like you to let me know. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you on my next video. So till then, aromatics, signing out.